Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, guys? Woo! Start playing Path of Exiles 2. I mean, I think it's 1 just remade, I guess. Bad Jordan. I guess they added a monk in a little while ago. Maybe the monk's always been there. But anyway. Yeah. This is Path of Exiles. I can't lie, game's pretty good. Right now I'm just trying to level up the map. The normal Diablo style game. Graphics look really good. They're definitely got some detailers. Graphics on that. Yeah, the druid. This druid has a wyvern form. Yeah. He's with a big ass fucking little wyvern. I feel like you move a little slow in this game.
Mortal fool!
I'm kinda getting my ass kicked. Oh, that's a better talisman. Oh, it looks the same as yours. Minion deals and fuck like that. That's actually not that bad. Let's check the skills out. What do we got to 200, 133. Yeah, entanglement and all that shit doesn't go up that much. I do like having it just in case, because it is pretty nice, but damn. My damage just fucking skyrockets. Good. That just made my day, but... I need to focus. Focus. Yeah. Nah, armor shit's going on. I'm probably just gonna go mostly all armor. I got a little bit of energy shield, but the normal attack's pretty strong.
Shape and build! Yeah, the graphics are really cool.
Matt back up. I like that he has a larger platform. That's one thing I like about these characters. Not everyone's kind of straight The funny thing is, it makes you laugh that my guy is a wyvern and fire damage kills him. Oh. Let's get some more armor.
Twisted thing!
Oh, you guys spawn back.
Concentration!
Nice. Yeah, I have to get all this armor up. Mana regeneration, not so much. I don't care about that so much. Let's get the damage a little bit more. See what it tastes like. Get some more rares and that so we can get some better rares.
I'll tear you to scrap!
Cool thing is you can constantly reset the instances once you leave, so you can just keep doing it over and over again. I'm somewhat pretty good.
Nature takes what's owed!
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
Such a wee man to cast such a shadow.
Hey, if I can get like a little bit more attack speed, those hits would be nice. Oh. Am I going? Watch some YouTube.
single faction from the game. The last 2 seasons have established that NCR is dead, well, except a little scene that happens in the finale we'll get into. The Legion has been reduced to like 20 guys fighting over a hill, basically just some woman on the writing team's interpretation of toxic masculinity. Mr. House feels like he was written by Redditors who think this series is a commentary on the dangers of late-stage capitalism. Not going to get into that a million times, but you'll still to this very day see hordes of comments on videos thinking that Fallout is a critique of capitalism, despite 2 of its creators saying this is not the case. Seriously, does anyone else find it suspicious how popular that Fallout the Zone's World video is? Those comments read like they were written by ChatGPT. And of course, arguably the greatest sin of all is, once again, Fallout has just been reduced to an eternal conflict between the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave. I think legitimately the only people who enjoyed this show, other than YouTube kills, are tourists. The amount of times I've read comments on these videos of people saying their buddy at work, who hasn't even played a single game in the series, loves the show, tells you everything. That's who this was made for. I say this, and yet my own mother, who loves garbage streaming shows, including degenerate shit like White Lotus and slop like the new Star Trek series, even she thought the Fallout show sucked. I'm not even kidding. If my mom thinks your show is bad, it's unbelievably awful. If you're ever wondering why the Fallout TV show has so much millennial writing, Marvel movie speak, is because one of the showrunners is one of the women who wrote the screenplay for Captain Marvel. Yeah, that explains everything. And people are defending this unironically. Which, you know what, to say something that might sound really but when those same people
What's so funny is women cannot write stuff without making too much trouble, especially these woke tards. These woke tards always want to make everything gay. Oh. They think that the new generation of people are loving the stupid shit that's coming up. That's why they're changing stuff. They think everyone's more progressive because they say Gen Z is more progressive, they're more... Gen Z? Most of the people Gen Z that I met, I don't give a fuck about race. I give 2 fucks about gender. It's the millennial stupid fucks that really care about that shit. Yeah, people that are around my age. Like 29 and to 41 or something like that. We were born in the process of going through that whole gay fucking shit that happened back then. Now it's all disappearing and no one's talking about it anymore. No one's talking about the transgender shit that much because it's just a whole bunch of woke Hollywood people want to just change their kids over that because they're all a bunch of fucking satanic twat waffles. And they all believe in that shit because they're all satanic as fuck. That's why they all do it. And the more people that start to realize the truth, they start to be like, dude, that shit was stupid. Yeah. That's what I think 20 years ago when all this shit came out. I was like, and now I'm just like, dude, that's not even true. All that shit's so dumb. It's like, why do people even listen to people? They're so stupid. They just say stupid shit.
have no critical thinking skills. Are they even human? I'm not convinced. I'm gonna stop myself from going on the same rant I basically said over the last 4 videos. I fundamentally still do not understand how anyone could legitimately enjoy this show. It feels like it is wasting my time. And I'm going to try my best not to waste your time, the audience, by condensing my synopsis of episode 6 and 7. Because I think episode 6 and 7 felt like filler anyway, and I have a lot more to say about the finale. So not anyone will ultimately care. Feel free to use the chapter feature if you want to just skip to the rundown of the finale. Without further ado, let's get into episode 6 and 7 of Fallout. Okay, so starting with episode 6, once again, just going to break this into plot lines so that the pacing doesn't seem so absolutely ass. A significant chunk of this episode is wasted showing Cooper's wife dealing with all of the stress of being the Vault Tech CEO. And the entire purpose of these scenes is just to absolve her from saying she wanted to nuke the world to make a profit. Again, dumbest plot point ever written in human history. No humans like this show, gonna keep saying it. And at the end of this waste of time, we see that the Enclave scientist guy from Season 1 was telling her to do all this. Yes, the Enclave is behind everything. They're the only characters that matter. Brotherhood versus Enclave forever. That's Fallout. Oh yes, and apparently the cold fusion device that Mr. House wants was in Lucy's dad's neck the whole time. And Cooper's wife removes it from his neck as the pair decides that they can't trust Vault-Tec for obvious reasons since they want to nuke the world. As for the Vault plotline, I'm going to save everyone some time and not even mention this in my episode 7 synopsis. All you need to know is this goes nowhere. It is just a setup for season 3. Who cares that the Vault is running out of water? It doesn't matter. Same goes for Lucy's brother Big Schnoz. Everything he does doesn't matter the least bit. In fact, that subplot is completely rendered pointless in the finale, as we'll discuss soon. As for the Ghoul, just as I predicted, he was completely fine being impaled on a huge light pole, because for some reason non-feral ghouls are basically immortal. This is never explained at any point because the feral ghouls die in like 1 or 2 shots. I'm not going to waste too much time ranting about that again. And right before he goes feral, he is rescued by a super mutant. Yes, we finally see a super mutant in the show. Played by Ron Perlman. I'm shocked he didn't say war never changes at some point. The mutant is apparently trying to put together a ghoul and super mutant alliance against the Enclave, which actually kind of sounds vaguely interesting. But this never goes anywhere. I guess it's more teasing for season 3. And so the ghoul refuses to join the super mutants, so the guy knocks him out and just leaves him in like a random shed, where Maximus and his idiot buddy just so happen to find him in this giant-ass wasteland. All these characters just magically find each other with no struggle. And for the final plotline of the episode, we see that Lucy's dad has brought her to the Vault-Tec vault, where somehow he has managed to kidnap more than a dozen people and put the mind control chips on them. This is never explained. It is just that easy to grab random-ass people out in the wasteland. I know people are going to logic this and say, well, he just wore his power armor and knocked him out or something. This is fucking stupid, and we're just supposed to swallow this, you know, never question it for a moment. And even worse, we see that he somehow managed to kidnap one of the 2 NCR soldiers. Yeah, remember? There's only like 2 of them left in Mojave. Where was the black woman? Was she like sleeping or something? I don't know, just accept it, don't question it, whatever. The point of the scene is for him to try and convince his daughter that the only way to save the wasteland is to reprogram everyone into mindless corporate drones. Again, capitalism bad, haha, I get it. Because somehow he also kidnapped one of the Legion guys from the hill. I don't know how he managed that. Maybe there was just one wandering on a patrol somewhere, and he immediately tries to kill the NCR guy, and then he tries to kill Lucy too, so he has to be mind controlled to be fixed. Wow, what a compelling plot point. And yeah, that's pretty much it for episode 6. This was absolutely a filler episode, period. There's so little worth talking about other than just the absurdity of the plot. So let's just move on. Now, episode 7 begins with another complete waste of time showing the backstory of the Cyclops. Remember when I said in my last video that she was secretly a Canadian? And some people point out to me, you know, the twist is supposed to be that she was from before the war. Yeah, but that's not a twist either. There's like a million characters in this show who were cryogenically frozen. To expand on that plot point further, they give her backstory. She was a Canadian who was escaping some evil Americans during the annex of Canada or some shit. Her mother dies and she goes like full girl boss mode and escapes across the border. Okay, what the actual fuck is going on here?
Don't think of those stupid things. Think of those Americans.
Why should anyone care about this? Does this look like Fallout to you, other than the power armor that shows up? And when you see what all this amounts to, you'll be asking yourself, why the hell there is so much filler in this show? It is unbelievable. And how this ties into the present.
Every time they make any type of show, they always have Canadians being like badasses. Canada fucking sucks. Their people don't even like Canada. Most Canadians fucking hate Canada. It's a cold wasteland. There's really nothing in Canada. The only thing that's in Canada is snow. And maybe a couple hot bikini chicks that like to wear fucking nothing in 20 below fucking weather. Nah. People are so fucking dumb. Every time they make anything, all this woke shit, all these fucking female, feminist fucking douchebags, they hate, man, they hate capitalism, but they love their fucking money from capitalism. No, what they're all trying to do is they're all trying to say, well, capitalism is bad, but I love capitalism for myself. Of course you do, you greedy bitch. No fucking shit. You all are all the same. You all want the same shit. That's literally what happens every time any type of woke shit comes out. They always want to hate on capitalism, and then kids hate on capitalism. But they don't even understand what capitalism even is. They say capitalism bad. I always say, stop hating on the country that gives you fucking everything. We literally give the world everything. And people still bitch about it. I always gotta tell people that came over to our country are more patriotic than people that are born in the country. Why? Because people that are born in the country, at least in the last, like, generation, just to say, basically, some millennials and most of Gen Z, you're all fucking spoiled. You're all spoiled. You don't want to work hard. You want to play more. That's all you want to do. And that's all it seems to happen. You want to say, well, there's people making a lot of money on social media. There's like fucking 2% people on social media that are making over $1 million, by the way. Yeah, it's not a lot of fucking people. And most of these people start doing their shit back 10 years ago. Just like they always want to say, they strike the iron when it was hot. That's how you get Cinemassacre, Angry Joe, PewDiePie. Then you must say Mr. Beast came out of nowhere. Mr. Beast still started back, back in 2015, 2014, that when he was a kid, that when it was still hot. YouTube didn't start getting really fucking big until after like 2010. And that's when it kind of exploded. And then from there on, that's when everyone started making channels back in 2010, 2011, all that shit. The iron was hot. Now, everybody wants to be on there. So all I'm saying is, like, not a lot of people make a lot of fucking money off this stuff. But just knowing that you can, it's telling everyone you can have a job, basically sit on your ass and just talking about stuff. If you get big enough fan base. That's pretty much it. Like I always say, if I had 100 people gave me $100 a week, or gave me $1 a day, 100 people gave me $1 a day. That's $30 a month to say. Or say $1 a week, 100 people. That's $400. That's $4,000. That's all it is. If I contribute to very little, Even I don't want people give me a fucking quarter. It would all add up. All I'm trying to say is that our lives are extraordinarily easy because of the internet. We can get information quicker, we can read faster, everything's quicker. But when you get more technology, the smarter people get, because they have to invent this shit. You know, it's pretty much already invented. All they do is prolong it and maybe just add adjustments to it to make it slightly better. Guess what happens? People still work the same fucking jobs, and they blow more money because of technology now. Well, how many people buy new phones every other year? They spend $300 or $400 on fucking phones. Everything's easy to get. You don't have to live with the same mattress for, 20 fucking years from your parents and shit. You can literally just buy one and get shipped to your house. It's easier now. Well, you have to really look at that. It is a lot easier. Food could be shipped to your house. Motherfuckers don't even have to go out anymore. You can only have people just send groceries to your fucking house for a rather cheap price. You don't even have to fucking drive. If you live close enough to a place to work and you just work there and you know it's going to be around for 20, 30 years, enough to be able to get money in that and be able to prolong your life in that, you got it going good. You can save thousands of dollars. It might be a hassle. Well, you can spend a little bit of it on good snow gear and good stuff in that to keep you warm out during the winter and have stuff in it to keep you cool during the summer. There's a amount of efforts of stuff to be able to sit there and survive without being part of the whole worldly materialistic thing. I'm just saying that because that's what I'm going through personally. I always look at it from that perspective. Think of something that like, well, if you had a vehicle now, you would drive and get a better job. I said, well, if I get a better job, it means I'll just spend more money on my fucking vehicle. I said, the amount of money now I'm going to be spending to make a job right now, just say, pays $10 more an hour. Significantly, that's $400 more per week. Or that's per month, basically. No, it'll be per week, just to say. Yeah, I get out to $1,600 per month. But you know how much cars are worth? You know how much shit I have to pay? Get anything nice? Probably about $500-600 a month. Well, fuck, that's only $1,100. That's how I look at it. The amount of gas, just say if I have to drive 5 minutes to work in that, going back and forth every month, that's another like $150. So that's $1,600. Literally goes, it gets almost cut in half. So basically, I'm still making the same amount of, almost the same amount of exact money. And no matter of breaking down and all this stuff, that's how I look at it. But people don't look at that and say, you know why people are always broken at? Because they always want to spend too much money on things that they don't necessarily need. People always say, buy a cheap ass car that's gonna be at least get you to work and back, and it's gonna run good enough. That's not gonna be super fucking expensive because you can blow a lot of fucking money on stuff. But all I'm saying is like that's what's happening with all this crap and generational stuff. Like, it happened with me. You know, I love working that, but I was a mostly temper tantrum person. And I see that a lot with kids that are just, you know, they're overly spoiled. Their parents take care of them too well. And they don't have to struggle to push through limitations. And a lot of limitations I personally push through myself with a little bit of wisdom in that from my parents and, you know, people around me that are older than that. I am like people that fucking take off work for stupid reasons. And, like, it's like, you guys are literally losing, like, $150 every day that you take off work. Well, yeah, but because someone else is helping taking care of you. That's why you do it. That's the problem. If you were taking care of your fucking self 100%, you would probably be working most of the times. Just so you don't have to be at home. But people, you know, I hear this all the time, but people say, well, what about my life? You have 16 hours in a day. I said, like, I'm going to work at 7. I woke up at 7 something. I'm wired to the gills right now. Probably woke up closer to 8. You're supposed to stay up. You're supposed to be active throughout your day. It's like keeping something in your head to be like, hey, I gotta keep motivating myself. I gotta keep pushing. Because when you see people that are, you know, they play video games that, it's either one or two things that only happen. You get really fucking lazy. Because you're just sitting there and you don't want to move as much. You're probably eating. Or you're probably just super fucking active because you're very active on what you're playing at. Probably playing multiplayer games. You're getting really competitive in that. And you're still fucking lazy. You're active with playing. Probably not eating as much because you don't have time to eat because your brain's so focused. That's what happened with me. Started playing Path of Exiles. Took my peptides. Waited about an hour, so I was super focused on it. Felt great. Energy was flowing really good. Felt amazing. Didn't want to fucking eat. Took me like 2 or 3 hours to get food. Not like making it, but it took me that long to be able to sit there wanting to eat. Because I didn't need to. That saves money. That saves a lot of things, being healthy now. What I'm trying to say, there's always cons and stuff with everything that we do. That's why we have to be more promotive of the things that we want to do. Try not to do too much. Try not to explode with certain things and that, and just be like, oh man, I could always get paid every 2 weeks. The thing is, that money's like a balancing act. You have to save up enough of it to be able to have some, because it's just stupid to waste it all. Like, I just got paid, and I bought some pre-workout and shit, and that's all I've been spending. Now, I'm not getting paid. Looks like it'll be this Wednesday. But this Wednesday is already here. I already got paid. Tell you Saturday, I'm not going to pay for like another like 8 days. Oh, nah. More like 10. So I have to ask myself, it's like, oh, what am I going to do? I can waste a couple $100, but what am I wasting on? I don't even know anymore. Definitely, definitely not interested in any of the bullshit that's happening in this movie tonight. It's just too much fucking garbage.
Twisted thing! Get on, foul creature!
They have this on, but it just doesn't even... Damage, that's pretty fucking high. I can't lie about that. Before I lose myself. Man, it's already 227. Yeah. All this
carry anymore.
retard shit is fucking hilarious. I never really got into Fallout, but everyone keeps saying that Fallout's pretty good and shit. But to me, I'm just not really into Fallout too much. Can't say really good about it. But I know a lot of people. It's a lot of women are watching shows when they're not into the video game. They watch it because it has feminist actions to it. And I noticed that. And I've been noticing that a lot lately, like, stop watching shows that are not fucking masculine.
Yes, another one. He's under there.
Wasted thing!
Like, I can really understand people want to watch stuff and that because, you know, they're fucking bored and that, but, like, do not give these guys fucking money over the slop that they fucking make. Especially, you know, I understand they're gonna fucking do that shit because then they're more less likely to become this woman that they're all like patriarchy sucks type of shit because they're all a bunch of fucking bigot assholes. They believe in such stupid fucking crap that literally is the whole like fabrication of life is what's been going on for the last thousands of years, and they want to think they can change it. Yeah. I always would say, yeah, that's what a lot of people do. So you think you want to change something, but the thing of it is, it's harder to change it because you have to think of everything fucking new. And I promise you, it's definitely gonna be a lot fucking harder for fucking people that don't know the bare minimum of how it is to actually like. I just be up front with almost every woman that I ever worked with. So gossipy, my god, gossip talking, you know, they never get shit done. They're always talking when they're working and talking at the same time. They move twice as slow, and like the progress drops dramatically because they have to fucking speak their emotions about stupid shit. I always try to say it's like little kids. They always gotta fucking talk about their fucking feelings, man, how they feel about this and feel about that, and just like, how you feel about things don't even really matter that much. Just do your job. I know people want to get mad about the whole feeling thing. The feelings don't really matter. Unless it's something that is like something actually does matter. Not every little thing that you have in your head has to come out. Like, I get it, people have to speak their mind sort of thing. You can talk to people that you can talk to, yeah, but not everybody. You don't need to hear every little ounce of ideas that people have. Like, seeing people that kind of have these ideas in their head. And like, and every time they truly believe that people should listen to them when they talk. And I'm just sitting there like thinking to myself, why? Well, my opinion matters. I have freedom of speech to speak. I'm like, yeah, I love how people, yeah, you have freedom of speech to speak, but that freedom doesn't just base upon what you speak though, based upon what everybody's speaking. So if someone tells you to shut the fuck up because you're annoying, and your opinion's based upon gobbledygook fucking bullshit, then yeah, people are gonna sit there and tell you to fuck off. It's just how it is.
Once, you'll fail again.
First one's higher! For the first ones! You will pay for that! Easy prey! Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I expected so much more from you. You were too weak to do the job. I'll find someone to fight. Goodbye.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you!
Oh shit! Jeez, bro. I love how weak your character is. With all that elemental damage these motherfuckers do. Physical doesn't do shit to me, but man, dude, that ice magic, man. Who the fuck shit up? Yeah, these bosses are actually
Once, you'll fail
First
again.
one's higher! Ogre is mine! That will not go unpunished! As night falls, it is chill. Sought the unworthy through an endless night. May wither and tarry. Forsaken frosts, as cold as death. Of Bale's misery, the pack won't forget. Requiem on high. Freezing gale. I will take out your heart. Savor each chilling for us. Souls to
is colder. I'm now the Impaler, as swift as death, and imbued by the moon. Cursed,
I felt like how slow moving this was.
branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agna shall slay again. I smell your blood. Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment. The madness, it consumed my being.
Yeah, just gained a fucking
Used it against me. Where has she taken the beast?
sword's like fucking
I
like
found
13 feet
messages
tall.
from the desert. From the Vastiri? Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
That's all you fucking gave me? Yeah, I need to keep that life though, too much life.
Can't carry anymore.
That's all you gave me was a bunch of shit, bro?
What have you learned? We must pursue the fledgling. We must pursue the fledgling beast is leaving corruption. Move swiftly. We must pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow. The fledgling. Thank you.
This is acting on. I'm gonna move on, motherfuckers.
What have you learned? We must pursue Oriana. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake. So we have a... Go.
For enacting Bye.
Sorry, I've collected these over time. What do you think?
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Oh, I like this one.
That would actually be kind of fucking decent. What can I do for ya?
Goodbye.
Oh man.
can I be of aid?
Oh, that's what it is.
Betrayal of... The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir, we have arrived.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan.
No, this is
They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us.
Yeah, I think I might just lay down for a little bit. Oh. Yeah. Come here, puppy. Hi, baby puppy. Man, I don't know why my fucking upper ass. My upper butt's always so fucking damn tight. I always have that problem. I need to lay down for a bit. Yeah, it sucks. Because I gotta go to work today, and now I feel like shit. What can I do for you? But yeah, I'm gonna get off on that. You guys have a good one, and God bless.